Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. For the right to return here in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 56, here we go from Los Angeles. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Watson off play action. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again is Watson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Chandler Jones showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? From the gun, here's Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
2nd and 5.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but
the previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins there to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
19-yard line.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Escaping the pressure. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Jags grab it.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
14-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. He'll rifle this one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 53 yards.
Jaguars.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Complete.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. Out of the gun, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Gerald Everett there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
That ties the game at 7. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 75 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On first down, it's Watson. Flush to his right. He'll get this complete to Batson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to rifle one. It got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them, that big play right there.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of...
And 11 at the 12-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Ravens 14, Jaguars 7.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On third down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a first down throw, Watson. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a second down.
Second and 5 at the 13-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Watson, and that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here, nearly a 4th pick, and it's third down.
He was certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Watson. Flushed out right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They will indeed snap it to Watson, escaping the pressure right. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds him. And just shedding him off there. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Baltimore Raven.
Now Jackson on 1st down. That's taken in by Duvernay. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, flush to his right. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
That's good.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
Now third
from the gun on third down, Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lambo to add on the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Ravens 14. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Jackson looking to throw on third. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
47-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, he gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line. Jackson, 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd.
To throw again is Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And out of bounds right around the 20. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Brings up
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
21-yard line.
Here's Watson. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
41-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Thrown away and incomplete.
It's here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. On 3rd down, Jackson. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
For Jacksonville.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.